Not really. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the computer lighting is like terrible. I have a let's see. Let's see if that helped. All right, let's see if that helped. I'm gonna need to bring this ring light over here. What's going on, everybody? Happy, what's today? Monday? Monday. Let's move that behind here. We're just doing a quick setup, something very impromptu. Not so much impromptu. I've kind of been wanting to do this for a while. I want to do my podcast. I wanted to get on live, try to have a double audience here, chat with you guys. Not really, I won't be able to chat with you guys like that because I have my scheduled guest joining me here soon. But you can check me out over on YouTube. I'm live streaming right now on YouTube. And the site is the Anna B Show Podcast is where you can find me. So go on over there, check it out. Be sure to like, follow, and share, and subscribe. Will you do that for you, girl? Please help me out. But yeah, let folk know what's going on. And just definitely, like I said, giving this a shot to see. Ooh, okay. Okay, ring light built into the computer. That worked. That looks good. That looks good. I don't even need that. I don't need that one. Maybe I do. Maybe I can put this one back over here. How that look? That look better, y'all. Ugh. All right. I'm glad this is the start. All right, we got one more minute. I'm just going to wait to see if she calls me first. All right, we're all here. Let's get into it. All right, she's here, ready to rock. Y'all, I'm excited about tonight, all right? So I just want to go ahead and let you know why you need to be excited as well. I have someone very special joining me, Cyrent Remo, and the gents. That's right. Out of Savannah, Hinesville, Georgia. Stand up. I grew up there, so this is near and dear to me. Military sprinkled me there. So I'm excited to have her join me. If you're interested in learning more about this podcast, I encourage you to go ahead and follow me on YouTube as well so you can learn more. And as well on Spotify or Anchor podcast where you'll be able to not only hear and experience it, but from time to time we'll get online, okay, and do these lives. How y'all like this new hair color? What y'all think of it? All right, so they're going to be jumping on here in just a second. So I'm waiting on them. And we'll be ready to rock. If you're just joining, tuning in, we're about to do a live podcast. Stick around. The Anna B Show podcast is doing something experimental today, so you are a part of this experiment, okay? I'm doing this live so that we can. Welcome to the Anna B Show podcast. I'm your host, Anna B, the MC. Y'all, is going down a bit different today. I'm very excited to have you tuning in, my friend. Listen here. If y'all didn't know, y'all about to know. It's about to go down. I have the very lovely and beautiful and talented Cyrent Remo here with me. But not only is she here, the gents are here too. Are y'all in the building? Let them know you're here if you're there. Let me hear from you. Hey, everybody in the building. Now, before we get rolling, I do want to do a quick roll call. I know who the lovely lady is, but if anyone there is not shy, you want to come to the mic and introduce this amazing band really quickly so we can get this show on the road.
All right, I'm going to start off with one of the background singers. Here it is. Hello, I'm Julius.
Hey, Julius. Come on closer to that mic so I can hear you.
Oh,
No, Dreekus.
Dreekus. All right. See, I'll make up a name. Hey, Dreekus. All right. I'm glad to have y'all here. So tell us a bit about the band and who plays what. And if you got an opening for me, I play a real mean bongo. Okay, Congo bongos. You got some room for me? Let me know. No, but seriously, who's there? Tell me, guys, what you do, and let's get going.
Okay, the last person that talked, his name is Drake. He's a background vocalist. And I got my keyboard player right here, Mr. Nigel. He'll tell you a little bit about himself.
Nigel. Hey, Nigel.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. What's going on? Thank you for tuning in and hanging out with me today. What's going on with you, Nigel? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Nigel. Luckett. I'm 30 years old. I play keys, drums. Trying to get on the guitar now. I've been playing a little over 12 years now. Been doing music about all of my life. Got connected with Cyrent. I've been knowing her for a long time. She came and told me that she was wanting to start a band. She had been singing a lot already as it is. And she came and shared the vision of, just putting a band together and just doing live music because it's very absent in the area that we're in, live music. And so we're just, we started out, we've been going at it about 2 years, going on 3 years now. And
wow,
just ready to see what's going to come next.
That's impressive. Okay, I didn't realize it's been that long, y'all. So been three years. Y'all are doing work. Okay. Well, listen, that's impressive, and I'm thankful for you sharing that with me. And I can't wait to hear more from you as a musician, as a band total. Anybody else not shy to come and talk to me real quick? If not, I understand. The mic ain't for everybody to talk on. So, but if you have anybody else there that wants to let me know about them, and what they play, who they are, I would love to hear from you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm passing it on now.
Boom.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? And wait, first off, let me shout y'all out, cause let me stop. Pause. How dare I? Y'all talking to homegirl, okay? I ran them Hinesville streets for most of my life, so just want you to know I'm family. I'm excited to talk to y'all. But go ahead, tell me who you are. Well, who am I talking to right quick?
How you doing? You're talking to Mr. Cordell Kelly.
Cordell, what's up?
AKA Blue.
Blue, do I know you, Cordell?
You might know me.
I know that name, so that's one thing for sure. But go ahead, Cordell, tell me some more about you.
How you doing? Okay, I'm 23 years old. I play percussion and drums. I also I'm also a drum technician as well.
Okay.
And I'm a playback engineer as well. So.
Okay, and what's a playback engineer? That's a sound engineer.
Well, it's a couple things. So I do a sound as well. But playback engineer has something to do more with touring musicians.
Oh.
When the band's on tour.
Yeah.
They need somebody to run their track and their stems.
Okay, y'all listen up. Listen, this is the plug. Y'all need somebody. Call Cordell. I know some folks that know some folks. So let's keep it moving. Who's next? Cordell, thank you for that. Let me know, Blue.
No.
Who we got next, Cyrent? Next we got Mr. DeAndre. Hold on.
DeAndre, what's up, DeAndre?
Yo.
Hey, what's going on? What's good with you?
What's good? My name is DeAndre Williams. 27 years old. I'm the bass player for the group. I play bass, lead, drums, and keyboard.
Okay.
I started playing since I was 9. I currently work at an SNL, aka Chemical. It's a chemical plant.
I heard of it. It was that up in that's somewhere.
Riceboro.
Okay, so you're making all the money. Let me get a dollar.
Nah, I ain't. I make more money doing what we doing tonight, really.
Listen, that's why I'm excited. I'm with you, bro. Because let me tell you something. I'm tired of the people workplace job. You hear me? I'm trying to do this, what I do right here, what we love. But I can't wait to get with you guys in person and meet you face to face. But thank you for that intro. Who else we got?
That's it. Back to
Lady of the night. Okay. Well, Cyrent, go ahead and let us know some more about you, okay? Because I did not realize, first off, homegirl, 3 years, sis. How about that?
Yes.
That's consistency. That's commitment. I'm honored that you're even here because that means y'all put in some work. Y'all ain't here to play. Y'all are serious.
We ready.
Y'all ready, and I'm thankful. And listen, I want you to tell me more about the band. What inspired you? I got a little bit from one of your members there, or I want to call me a teammate because them your teammates.
They my team. They like my family.
That's your family. So they shared a bit about the history and things like that you were just seeking out a band. But what brought you to the stage in this way? What happened for you in your life that you just knew I got to do this?
Well, like Nigel said, I wanted to get together with a group of talented people in this area, and they vary from Brunswick, Pooler, Savannah, Hinesville, Midway, that are very, very talented. I would say amazing. They have so many different talents. You have musicians that can play every instrument just about. And one thing about my musicians, they can pretty much sing. All of them. Like DeAndre, they didn't mention that. Nigel can sing. Cordell can hold a note. Terrence is not here, and he can do that as well.
Wow.
But it's really no live band in this area, like he said. And I had a dream. I don't know if you want me to start there.
Yeah, let me know. I want to know what brought you all here, how that worked out and transpired.
Well, of course, everybody that knows me, Cyrent, pretty much know me as far as being a church girl. I started in the church. We all have collectively. And again, just spiritually going through some things, and I had just completely just stopped what I was singing completely. And laying in my bed, had a dream. When I say completely stopped singing, it says I just gave up. I didn't feel like God was pleased. Because I felt I was at a point where if I was doing something within the church, it wasn't good, or I was just kind of like being used or abused, and I'm just being very transparent and keeping it real. And so I was like, well, just forget it. And then God was like, no. He showed me, he gave me a vision. He was like, no, Cyrent, this is what I want you to do. So my dream was I had envisioned all God band. And it started off like that originally. But of course, people come and go. And I have 2 ladies with me now. And God was like, Cyrent, it's not just in the church. You got to minister to people outside of the 4 walls.
Right.
And it kind of made me think about how I was when I was growing up as a young adult, and really, the 4 walls church couldn't do nothing, couldn't go nowhere. It's just church, and wanting to learn and get to know different music, and just couldn't do it. And I felt like I was just kind of boxed in. And then God was like, "No, Cyrent, this is what I want you to do, and you do it for good reason."
Right.
You use your gift and touch people. And to be honest, sis, every show that we've had, every gig that we've had and done, I'm telling you completely the truth. When I get done, I have people come to me and say, I felt the anointing. You touched me. I felt it, not just through me, but my musicians. Like, y'all really touched me. I felt the anointing. And that's what really makes a difference. And yes, we sing in secular music, but my thing is God said he can use whoever
that's right
he wants to use, any vessel, and to be honest, the Bible says, get too spiritual on you, but the Bible does say that we are to evangelize. We're supposed to be getting the people that don't know him and bring them. So whether if I'm in a secular in a setting, a venue or bar, people don't know that in the 4 walls, that's here in the church, they don't know what Cyrent and how I minister to people. All they know, and want to box me up and say, well, she's just singing this, devil music. She's doing what God called me. I am doing what God told me to do because he talked to me. Because why? I have that personal relationship with him. He told me exactly what to do. And let me tell you, people today inbox me and tell me, thank you. You really touched me. And not only that, I tell them who God is after the show. You felt the anointing. Yeah, let me tell you, I grew up in church. Yeah. I'm a church girl, rooted. My mama was an evangelist. My dad was head deacon. That's all I
didn't know that. Right now, I knew you was church girls. I was too. I was over there at Koji, Bishop Shaw. That's where I was at. And it wasn't playing. It was church all day, every day, 7 days a week. Okay. and my mother was very strict as well, and especially with music. My father let us get, he was a jazz head, so it was kind of limited even still. I'm thankful for that, jazz and blues and good R&B, but I had to sneak and do the tape recordings, when the radio station was playing, and get the music off the radio so I can know what was up, so I could be hanging out with y'all and know the songs and everything. But I get everything you're saying, sis, because I'm in that place in my life. It took me a while. I came off the stage. I talked to you a bit about that earlier, just because it got a little dark for me in a sense, but we'll talk about that later. But I just want to say I understand that. And when you are committed to God first, that's what I want to say.
Absolutely.
When you're committed there first, you owe no one no explanation at all. And first off, let's talk to the church right quick. State of the church, y'all broke up, jacked up, and we ain't playing with y'all like we used to. Okay, we you can't judge over here when you got to clean your own front porch over there. So we'll get with them in a minute. But I want to get with y'all first. Let's talk about this set that we're about to hear, because I'm like a little kid. Okay, first off, every one of y'all that are there, y'all are helping me with the dream that has been my dream all my life, and I just want to say thanks for taking time to even come and do this. This is a blessing for me, but my goal and my dream and my passion is, as an MC, as an entertainment host, is to always bring people to the stage to introduce to the world, is my goal, what people are talented and gifted at. Like my man said, he can go behind the stage and do the backtracking. Y'all need to holler at him. We got people in your group right now singing, playing drums, and sewing suits for the show. I don't know what else y'all could do, but y'all talented, and I want to bring people to the stage. And so doing this virtually in this way, this is my dream. A part of what I want to do as an MC is to be able to do this virtually. So y'all are giving me my first shot. So thank you. I appreciate that. And with that said, let me shut up and let me drop the mic and give it to y'all. I want y'all to just take it from here and let us know what y'all about to do. And let's get into it.
Well, we're going to do a little mashup for you all, and the listeners. We're going to do something that is very inspirational, and we hope you enjoy. Okay?
I know we will. Ain't no doubt.
All right. Can you still hear me?
I'm here, baby. I'm here.
Okay.
And while they're getting ready, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in for this very special experience. I'm definitely blessed, again, as I mentioned, to have Cyrent, Remo, as well as the gents. So Cyrent and the gents are going to give us something, y'all, to hold on to so we can groove and have a good old time on this Monday. Go ahead and let your hair down. Sip some wine. Let's get into it.
Can you hear us, sis?
Yes, baby. I got you. You sound good.
He loves me. It's special. Different. Every time he keeps me on my feet, happily and excited about my life and my health, my sound and my intelligence. He moves me, he soothes me, he loves me, he keeps me every reason on my feet. Happily, God has not promised It seems like no matter the state, God loves you. Seems like no matter He loves you.
Mm-hmm.
He loves you. My God, He loves you. He loves you. Just love everything.
Y'all better sing. Yes. Okay, Cyrent. Yes. Woo. Y'all hear this? Woo, Cyrent, yes. Hey. Y'all getting into it. Mm. 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 Y'all listen. Mm.
One of my favorite songs.
Oh my God. Let me help y'all out.
Because I'm a church girl, and I remember my mom used to make me sing this song.
Girl.
So we mixed it up a little bit with Jill Scott.
Mm-hmm.
She's inspirational as well. And no matter the situations and what you all are listening to on this podcast, you know we are born in this world of fear. We learn every day. We all fall short. Nobody's perfect. God said, show me the first verse. You without saying that's the first song, and not one of us can do it. Not one.
Well, listen. Let me tell y'all something about me. Cyrent, my husband will tell you, he's sitting here right now. I'm trying not to cry. I'm gonna cry. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. This is the thing. Let me tell y'all something what y'all just did. Y'all know what you did, but let me tell y'all. You already let us know what it is. And I hope for everybody that had a judgment in their mouth, that had a thought that was negative, that it be shut down right now, because you just saw it firsthand. You heard firsthand. And it's I didn't tell you, I went live on my YouTube. So I'm over here tripping like, oh my God, I wish I had you on YouTube. I didn't know how to get this done for you to be on here with me. But I sensed every bit of the anointing. I absolutely, I thought to myself when he was singing, like, wait a minute. Now, if I get up from the chair, I'm going to fall on the floor because I feel it. I didn't expect that. But it blessed me. I expected it to be good. I did. But the move of God is still there in the sense where I know that that's God using you. And yes, the entertainment side of it, we need that. We need to see that people who love God can still bring God to the flow. We're going to have a good time. We're going to sing our favorite songs. And it's going to be good. That was amazing. So I'm greedy. I'm going to ask y'all to do another one before we leave. I ain't going to ask right now, okay? Because y'all got to get your rest. And I want to move on with the rest of this interview. But y'all, can I ask for y'all to just never stop? That's all I want to ask. Never stop, Cyrent. Never promise me that. Promise yourself that you'll never stop. You got a good thing right here. And I'm just really proud of you. All of you guys. I'm proud of you all. And this y'all need big stages. I see that. It ain't no little stage big enough for y'all. Y'all need a big stage. And I'm gonna be praying and agreeing that happens very soon for all of you. Because that's my husband is a critic. He sat here bobbing and smiling like what? Like floored. So Darren, let him know.
Yeah, that was really nice.
That was really good. That was really good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That in our home is very imperative that the right things flow through here. That was a good vibe. Okay.
Well, I'm the kind of person, I decide if I like a song in the first 10 seconds. Like, so it has to catch me in 10 seconds if I'm going to listen to it.
Yeah.
And that was really good. That was amazing.
That was amazing. Absolutely. I need y'all to know that. And so if it's all right, ladies or lady, Cyrent and the gents, or Cyrent and the gents, listen, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to take a break. Yeah. And come on back and move along. Is that all right?
That's cool with us.
All right. We'll see you back here in just a second. All right. So that's first one. They did so good. Y'all, if y'all are just tuning in trying to figure out what's going on, I'm doing a live podcast right now. You can catch it on YouTube. It is not featuring those who I'm speaking with. They only can be heard via audio. I wish, Lord knows, I was able to set them up. Oh, and I grew up with her down in Hinesville, Georgia, and we were in school together, rather. We had some classes together. I've known her for some time. She's best friends with one of my good mutual friends. And so it's all love, it's all family. I'm excited to even have this opportunity to do this with them. So y'all are in for a treat. Stick around. More from me, Anna B, the MC, right here on the Anna B Show podcast live. And it's called Conversations with Others. While people do that over there on TikTok with the lives, I choose to stay over here. And this is what I do. And this is why y'all see less of me here. But I'm definitely over here living it up, doing what I know I'm called to do as well. And I hope you guys will start to follow and tune in for more. I hope that you're enjoying it. Thank you for the Sunflowers Graver phone. Appreciate it. And Jackson James, thank you so much for your compliment. I appreciate it. And if you guys are messaging me while this starts, I won't probably be able to speak to you right away directly, but I will come back and check the messages in between time, okay? So you guys definitely check me out, the Anna B Show podcast on YouTube. You can follow and subscribe. There'll be more like this, and then very soon we'll have other guests that you'll be able to see and engage with live. I'm excited about it. I started my Facebook Live. I couldn't figure out how to get it to work. I don't know why. That would have been dope. It was so good. I'm just so excited. I'm excited for her. She needs a big stage. I know Cyrent needs a big stage. She needs a big stage. I really.
But she's performing places, right?
Yeah, primarily in the area though. And so we need to get her to Charlotte and do a big showcase. That's it. That's my band right there.
I want to do the VDB.
Let's get it done. That's a little soon.
That's cheap.
Yeah, but we can work it out. If you're watching, we just chit chat and take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. But if you're interested in learning more about what I do, definitely hit me up in my DM. If you're someone who has a service or a talent or gift or a topic of discussion that you'd like to bring to the table, holla at your girl. I'd love to have you with me. Okay, as I comb my hair, y'all. I don't know how to act with my hair straight. This is so cool, though. I'm gonna tell you, that brought me back to the wind-up days. It's good vibes, but that was anointing on her. I'm just really, really, really happy for her. This is good. All right, so they're gonna take a break. Come on back. I should have told her to take it live when they perform on her Facebook. I didn't think it would work. Let me try it again. All right, if you're still tuning in, just hold with me a moment. We're getting some things worked out. Waiting on segment 2 to get started. But I hope y'all enjoyed that special treat. Heart and like and let me know. Share it and help me out. Let folk know we here and what we got going on. If you enjoyed that as much as I did, like and share this. Welcome to the Anna B Show podcast. I'm your host, Anna B, the MC. Come on in, mic check 1 2 1 2. This is a little different, y'all. This is something very extraordinary. I'm excited about it. They hung up, so we're gonna start it over. And y'all, listen, when you're doing stuff like this, you gotta just go with the flow. This is technology. This is something that is very definitely gonna be good. So we expect when something good is gonna happen, something crazy might take place as well. We ain't gonna worry about that though. We're gonna keep moving, grooving. I just really enjoyed that so thoroughly. I want to make sure we get them back on to have a conversation now, so we can learn more about them and some topics that I have laid out for us to discuss tonight. Okay, so y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna turn my light low for a minute so that I can manage this screen a little better. So excuse the lighting on and off, on and off. My face be looking panicked when I be trying to figure it out. Hey, and welcome back to the Anna B Show podcast. I'm your host, Anna B, the MC. I'm so excited to have you here with me. Thank you, my friend, for tuning in. Now, we got a bit of feedback. That's all right. We'll work that out, y'all. Listen, we have a special treat tonight. If you are just joining us, I just want you to know that this is one of probably the dopest interviews I've had so far. This is interview number 9. I'm so excited about it. And so we're going to just disregard any of the technical feedback, sound back. We're going to play this whole thing. I'm not editing. We need all of this. So I'm very excited to move along and introduce to you Cyrent, Remo. Hey, sis. Hey, are you there?
Hey, we here.
All right. So listen, this is something we're going to do a little bit of we family, so we're gonna work through this together. I didn't know and I didn't think about it, and I should have told you. I don't know if there's somebody there so that you can be captured on your social media while you're doing this interview. You can definitely go live. I did so on YouTube so that I could capture this the moment, especially to keep it for our archives. But if you're able, I'm unable. I'm technically challenged, so I'm not able to go live on Facebook right now. But if you want to, go ahead and give it a shot. But that's just something I just want to throw in there. But we're definitely gonna move and groove and get right on into this episode tonight. I want to say welcome again, Cyrent. Thank you so much. And gents, hey there, guys. All right, now I got a little bit of intro with y'all already. I'm gonna tell y'all, listen, the people ain't ready. They're not ready. They don't even know who's on here right now. But I'm gonna help y'all out. I'm gonna give you a quick backstory. I've known Cyrent since right out of pigtails, so high school. We ain't quite had a pigtails. We was right out of them. Miss Durden's chorus classes where I first had my introduction with you, and then through a mutual good friend, that's your best friend. And it's just all love. Hinesville, Georgia, stand up. What's going on? Savannah, too, Fort Stewart, all the surrounding areas. I had a good run there, and I'm just excited to be connected back to some of you guys, especially in this way. And Cyrent, thank you again, like I said, for coming and joining me. But I want you to go ahead and break the ice. Let them know who you are, where you're from. I know you did that a bit, offline, but we're going to go for it again. Let them know who you are, where you're from, and just a bit about you. Break the ice, something fun, something spicy, whatever you like to share.
Oh, y'all know they're ready. But anyway, my name, of course, is Cyrenthia 3. I Army bred. I was born in Enterprise, Alabama. The majority of my mom's family is from there. My dad's family, they're from Louisiana, New Orleans. I am 41. I'm going to be 22 in February.
22.
Right. I have 2 kids. My son just had a birthday yesterday. He's 20 years old. My daughter, she is 12. I am single. Just put that out there.
It's okay. It ain't gonna be long. You do believe that. You do know that. You ain't gonna be single for long, girl.
I don't know. They be in the inbox and DMs. I don't be single.
Girl, they ain't gonna. That's the problem. Then in the inbox, you need a man to come up at them inboxes. That's the problem. Okay.
share with you. I've been singing, since probably about my mom and them, so I've been singing since I've been a baby. Just gravitated to music. But I didn't actually start singing. Probably you guys won't really believe it. Just knowing that, okay, I can sing. I was probably about 17, 18.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's when you became confident?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I tapped in.
Okay.
From a little child growing up, everybody like, oh, yeah, she can sing and blah, blah, blah. But I was like, I didn't.
Because I knew you before you were 17, 18. So I knew you could sing then. So what was wrong with you? Because you could outsing me. What are we talking about?
Oh, no. Listen, people on the podcast, Anna's going to sing. And just, she don't even know it.
I'm background. I'm baritone nowadays, by the way. So that's what you know.
Listen, I'm going to keep it real. Look, I used to smoke Newport, baby. Strong and heavy.
Okay, me too. Those Cadillacs. What you talking about? And don't mess around. They had enough money. You got 50 cents. You can get you two. Okay.
Right. You remember that?
The Lucy's.
Listen, give me a 25 cent quarter.
Yes. And don't mess around. They can't get them. You'll smoke a Pall Mall. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God. Listen, this is going to be fun because I'm going to keep it real. This is Roots. Everybody who listens to this, y'all understand. I tell y'all my truth anyway. I'm transparent, and I'm a person who has lived very well, okay, and done a lot of things. But Cyrent, listen, with your pretty self smoking cigarettes, I can't believe you. Shame on you, girl. What was so ghetto? What was hood? Why was you so hood? Oh my God, smoking cigarettes at Starlight at the nightclub. How about shout out to Starlight goers. Beaumays, I heard they shut them down. I'm sad about that.
Yeah.
Oh man. Who else? What else? What else is the spot? Platinum.
We had Hurricanes.
Yep. Hurricanes gone now?
It's a church now.
Okay, bless the Lord, Hurricanes. Y'all came. What about Gaddis?
Gaddis is they're actually reopening.
Okay.
New ownership. I'm sorry.
Was
don't
it?
know the exact date. Supposedly they're gonna do a soft opening like in December 31st. For the New Year's Eve.
And you can perform there, right? I think you performed there before. Is that what I recall seeing?
Yes, I was there. We were there last year, a few times, 2 years.
Okay.
We've been there.
Okay.
But again, it's new owners. But yes, we'll be performing there, but not December 31st.
Okay.
Our first performance there will be January the 6th.
Got you. So you are going to be there soon. Very good. We're going to get into all y'all's dates and stuff because I need people.
It depends on the remodeling because it's been,
Oh, they got some stuff they're working through.
Yeah.
Okay. Need to say less. But that's the thing. That's why we got to get y'all over here. Not that Charlotte's big and popping, but Charlotte's big and popping. No front. It got a lot of good scenes for y'all, and I'm excited. I'm feeling like I want y'all to move here. Y'all don't want to move to Charlotte. Y'all don't want. I ain't got no money to pay you, but I'm just asking. Y'all can't make that move. Okay, I get it. That's a lot to ask. But listen, y'all so dope. I just wanted to say I'm excited again. Like I said, Cyrent shared a bit about her with her Newport smoking stuff. All right, Cadillac, hold it down. Back in the day, smoking cigarettes. She don't do that no more. But this is the deal. So you gave me a bit about you, but I want you to share as much as you want to share with us. But I want to go ahead and jump right into some topics, if that's okay. The name of this episode is called Your Voice Has Power. So I selected that clearly for one reason, right? You are a vocalist. But then two, let me ask you this. When you consider the power that you have when you use your voice, right? What comes to mind initially when you consider the statement, your voice has power? No wrong or right answer.
My definition of the power. Well, I ain't trying to, go back into what we just did, our live performance for you all.
Mm-hmm. They don't know about that yet. They don't know about that. Mm-hmm.
To come.
To come.
When I and my band, we get up and we perform, and I sing, and I can see out in the audience the individual's facial expressions, and then for them to come to me after the performance and say, "You touched me. Y'all were amazing." It just send chills through my body. Mm-hmm. Like I know that the anointing flows through you, or I know you're a church girl. That's what the power means for me. When I can see a change in a person's facial. You know, and for someone to come after performance or a gig and to tell me how it touched them. That's the power.
That's the power.
Me. That's the power for me.
Well, listen, and I like that answer, and it is a good answer, and it is the power. Your anointing, like the word says. I ain't trying to preach, but if y'all Google the word, Google it right quick. Let me know what the scripture is. But it said the gifts are without repentance, right? Meaning your gifts and repentance. I don't like when the church folks say that. Really, I shouldn't even use that scripture because the fact is they try to act like we ain't supposed to do stuff. But if we repent, we all right or whatever. But the truth is, we ain't doing nothing horrible. We out here being entertainers for the Lord. Okay, making sure y'all having a good time. Okay, drink your Hennessy. Do your two-step, but we're going to help you understand that God is good. Okay? Yeah. All right. And that's all it is. But for me, I'll share my perspective about it when I say my voice has power. Like what I speak happens. What I say, I mean. What I profess, I believe, and it comes, right? You can speak from that perspective. Even as a MC and entertainment host, someone I talk all the time, I have to be very careful, too, of that power. You can ask for things you don't even know you want or that you don't need, rather. But you can ask for things that are necessary to make moves happen. Now, as a vocalist, I wouldn't consider myself a professional vocalist. But if I were to be a singer, like, if that was my thing, though, if that was my thing to want to be a singer, then I would, absolutely understand that the anointing, the gift that God have given me would have to move that voice, right? It's not the skill, it's the anointing. And so that's just a reason I wanted to bring that up, just to kind of get us into that place of thinking. And if you don't know, what I do here is a lot of work, right? We do a lot of work to assure that we're thinking about ways to be better, do better, live better, and love ourselves better. That's most important. That's the purpose of me doing any content, any performance, any entertainment, anything I share is to help people think of ways to be better, do better, live better, and love themselves better. It's most important for me to walk through life and understand that the traumas and the drama and the stress and the mess and the lack and the whatever we've experienced has a reason. We just got to understand how to navigate through it, right? So that's a part of why I'm here. And I just want to get into some tea right quick, but I have a segment I like to call Tea Talk, and it's just a simple quote, and it says here that your potential self is infinite. Cyrent, the gents, keep putting the in front of y'all, all of y'all. Your potential self is infinite. That means anything you want to do, you can do it. Anything, bruh. Anything back there listening right now on them drums, on the bass, on the keys, whatever you're doing, you can do it. You don't have to, the 9 to 5, them people workplace job. Okay, that's your tool so that you can source this thing. But we got work to do. And so that's why we're here. I want y'all to hold on to that, please. Your potential self is infinite. You got the potential to do and be and go and have anything. I trust that. I believe that. That is a God thing. But we want to take that for the people who don't understand how God works and give it to you simple. You got the power. Okay. Your voice has power to speak things that are not as though they are. Right. You have the power to change the room. When I walk into the room, my intent is to help anybody who ain't having a good day have a good day. Right.
Yes.
Right. Or if anybody think they about to check me, I'm gonna help them understand who I am. No, you're not. Here we are today. We're doing business. Put them hats on how you may. But roll in there with some power. But again, your potential self is infinite. I want to move along. I'm not going to stay there long because I do know you guys came a long way to get to Cyrent. Some of you came from Savannah, and I know that drive down 196. Is that the highway name? What's it called? What's the little highway that's real? That ain't no long. That ain't no good drive at night. So I'm gonna help y'all get on out real quick. But definitely want to touch a few subtopics. And the next topic is extraordinary vision. Now, reading your bio, Cyrent, I was very impressed with a lot of the history that I learned about you that I did not know, which was, one thing that stood out was that you have been prophesied over, that you were a visionary. And I want to talk about that. That's very profound for me to learn that about you. And I wanted to title this segment Extraordinary Vision. I just want to ask and chat about the definition of the term real quick if I can, and then I'm gonna give you the mic. So the term extraordinary vision simply is beyond what is ordinary or usual, highly unusual or exceptional or remarkable. It's an adjective, by the way. If that matters. Okay. But then the word vision means a vivid mental image. Now, we got the definition, but let me ask you, Cyrent, even the gents, if y'all want to tune in, chime in. What do you feel about that term, extraordinary vision? What does that mean for you?
I'm going to pass it down to Mr. Dreekes. I'm going to let him talk.
Okay, Dreekes, what's going on? Let me know how you feel, Dreekes.
All right, since Dreekes want to be shy.
Oh, who is this again? Who is this? Drinkus or somebody else? Who am I talking to?
This is Blue.
Blue. Come on, man. You the spokesperson for tonight.
Visionary, man. Man. So it's really a broad term, but in my opinion, just being able to see what you want to manifest before it even happens. You see, you got to see it and believe it before it can manifest. And just having not only dreaming about it, but going after it as well. Whatever that dream is, whatever that goal is, and you put your best foot forward.
Put your best foot forward at all times. And then and how do you feel about going beyond what's ordinary though? Like tapping into that extraordinary place for you. What does that feel like? It is no wrong or right answer either, but I'm just curious to know how other people experience that extraordinary vision. What does that look like for you?
For me, it's really grinding, working as hard as you can, as hard as you possibly can. Overcome all the challenges that comes with whatever you're trying to, whatever goal or whatever dream you're trying to get to. Like for me, the biggest things I've been doing, and this is the crazy thing because this is the first time I'm actually talking about it because it just happened Saturday. Really working hard, trying to get my foot into the door, mainstream and industry as a backline tech.
Okay.
Like I said, I've been doing a lot of things locally, connecting with and doing a lot of networking with people and things like that. But Saturday, I got my first industry call to do backline and tech drums and keyboards for Monica.
Go ahead with that vision.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been really pushing. So I thank God that he was able to give me the opportunity for that door.
Yeah.
So that's been that's kind of been where I've been going lately.
Now I'm gonna hold you right here if I can.
I'm sorry, Cordy. I'm taking over my baby thing.
Go ahead.
Because he had already had the vision. Like we said, make the vision, make it plain. Think of the vision. Yeah. He already thought. Like you said earlier, your words. You have the power to speak those things that you desire. People don't think about it, but we can speak life, we can speak death, sickness. Healing. And he spoke that. Not only did he speak it, but he visioned. This is what I want to do. I don't know how you're going to do it, Lord, but here I am. And just because he said it out and he put it out there, look what God has done.
God ain't done either. That's a small victory too, because I believe that that's just like showing you right there. And I want to say young man, because I'm in my 40s. I just feel like an old mama right now. God is not, that's something more because you just shared that with me. It inspired me for sure to remember. Now, while I know that, you know what I mean? Sometimes when you're in the waiting place, while you're tarrying, while you're waiting, it don't feel like it's about to happen. But to hear someone else's testimony of what it looks like to first off have vision, to speak it, and to know that's going to happen. It'll happen when it's supposed to. And I'm just very thankful, and I'm rejoicing with you. I just met you here. But I thank God for what he's going to do in all of y'all's lives. Like, this is just the beginning. I was just telling my husband while I was waiting on you guys to jump back in. Cyrent, that I see a big stage. I really do. I mean, every time I watch the videos, even I'm like, yo, what's she doing? What's she coming up here? Like, I feel like y'all supposed to be on tour. That's how I feel about you. So all of y'all, I feel like that. The band is hitting. I grew up in a band. I don't know if you know that. So I'm musically inclined as well. So music, I hear it like my husband. I hear it, and y'all ain't missing no beats. And y'all ain't missing no notes. Y'all are in the pocket over there on the drums. Okay. The harmonies, everything is always on point. So you guys got a big, great, amazing thing. But back to young man, Blue, congratulations, big things for you, and continue to shine that light wherever you go, because that's why you're going. It's a purpose, really. See, you think it's just because that's your dream, but there's a purpose. So be ready for that, whatever it is, and whoever it is, they're waiting for you. Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But listen, I love that right there. I could stay there. I could hang out in that right quick. Y'all, if y'all are just tuning in on live on Facebook and or YouTube, thank y'all for joining. I have Cyrent with me and the gents. And so I can't wait to come back and do this another time with them where we can have this situated where you can actually see everybody face to face. I wasn't quite prepared for that, but I'm glad to have it where I figured it out. Like, well, at least let me go live so they can hear live what's going on. Like, this is pre-edit everything. Y'all get to hear it all right here. But Cyrent and gents are out of, and I'm gonna say Hinesville, Georgia, but I know you guys aren't all in Hinesville. So correct me, Cyrent, where are all you guys currently located?
Okay. I currently live in Jessup, Georgia, Wayne County.
Wayne County, okay.
Nigel lives in Hinesville. Dricus live here in Wayne County, Jessup, Georgia.
Okay.
Cordell resides in Pooler, Georgia.
Okay.
And DeAndre lives in Hinesville as well.
Okay. Hinesville, Pooler, Jessup, and that missed one. But either way, shout out. We got some folk on the live right now looking that are from there. Shout out to y'all of you guys. And so I just wanted to say, listen, it's a small world, but Hinesville is doing big things. Not only that, let's throw in some shout outs for the fact that when I was there last, they had a whole bunch of stuff there that they did not have when I was coming up. I'm proud of Hinesville. They had a Krispy Kreme. I said, huh? A Krispy Kreme? What? I would have been real fat though if we had that growing up. So thank God he knew the weight. He knew the weight. But let's move right along, y'all. So another one of my topics I really want to talk about is really good for me to learn from other people. As I grow and learn how to change, my mindset, I want to hear from others. And so one of the topics I have listed here is called fear to freedom, right? So I want you all to think about this question, and Cyrent, you can start, or whoever wants to chime in. This is, no particular person has to answer or no particular answer, but I want you to share a time or a circumstance where you may have felt afraid, either knowingly afraid or unknowingly. And let me break that down for me. I'll share my experience first. I used to be afraid to do this. This is a good example.
Wow.
The reason, not because I didn't think I could, but I didn't think I should. You know what I mean? Like, if I look at everybody else is doing this, I don't look quite like they look. I'm not, my situation. You see how we're doing it. We're real grassroots right now. I don't have all the lights, the glitz, the glam. I'm 43. I could be talking about my age. I'm getting older. Things like that. I could think about a million ways why I have fear. But then also, real talk, my past. I have some past things in my life that I ain't really quite proud of, but they are here. And doing this on this kind of stage, on this kind of platform, you invite people, the lookers, the past, they want to come, and it's a fear. It just puts a fear. It stunts my growth. Right. Because I'm like, I don't want to run into so-and-so. I don't want to see so-and-so, or I don't want to be compared to so-and-so. Am I good enough? Fear, right? That's my own example, but I want y'all to think about that. Is there a time where you've been afraid, knowingly or unknowingly, and in that fear, you've kept yourself from moving forward in what you're doing right now, or anything in life, courageously? Anything that you want to share?
Oh, yes.
Let's get into it.
Just like I said at the beginning, I'm a church girl again, and I did praise and worship. Everybody knew me from church and directing the choir. But like I said, I was going through my personal issues with the church. I'm just keep it real, and I was hurt. Church hurt is the worst hurt.
Oh my God!
Anybody could ever get over.
Whew,
and
worse.
When I had this vision, and God told me, because it was Him, it was not no man, it was Him. Clearly told me, Cyrent, do what you got to do. Reach to the people. Well, I did that, and I was so fearful. It's sad to say it, but it's true. We start to wonder how people are going to treat us, how they're going to look at us, and I had got completely scared that I was like, well, I just ain't going to do nothing. I'm just saying, I ain't gonna sing. I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna perform. I ain't gonna. But somehow, some way, it touched me, and I was like, "This is something that I gotta do." And I'm gonna do it regardless. And I'm not worried about no man, no woman, because I only have one man to answer to, and that's God Himself.
Ultimately, that's it.
And but that was fearful. Just leaving the church and going out there and singing in different settings and venues and bars and different engagements. What we do, what certain gents do. I was scared to do that because, like I said, church girl, that's all people know me from. But yes, I was scared and very fearful for stepping out and doing what I'm currently doing right now. Happy.
You're happy though. I can tell you glowing.
I'm happy though. Like girl,
you having fun.
My relationship is just beyond. It's better than it has ever been with God.
I can relate to that, and I'll share a quick story. And I have some folk looking in on live, and they're just complimenting everything. Kanisha, Latoya Fullwood, Hinesville in the building. Say hey.
Hey, baby girl.
And then we have Latasha. That's my girl too, honey. We go way back. Y'all gotta look her up. Well, you don't know this Latasha. She's out of High Point, North Carolina, but she's in here. I actually interviewed with her last night, and I want to bring up a point that Latasha brought up with what you just said. Where she mentors young girls and single mothers, and one of her biggest things is to teach them that you don't walk around here worrying about what people think about you, right? You got to live your life, and you got to do it. You got to have an account with God, not me, not nobody else. I don't have a heaven or hell for nobody to put nobody in, so it ain't my business. But people gonna be in your business, and I've had
they
church.
Can't help it.
They can't help it, girl. But I had church.
God I've delivered too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
It takes that. Because when you're not delivered, what do you end up doing? You try to fight it. You care, so you fighting it. You feeling some kind of way every other day. I get it. But girl, when you deliver, it don't even matter. I'm gonna tell you, it don't matter.
I'm almost there. The old Cyrent be trying to resurface, and I'm just gonna keep it real. And I'm just gonna keep it real. So for the most part, I'm sitting back. I'm very reserved. I'm in the cut. And everybody that rock with me, they know I ain't. They'll tell you, Cyrent, she ain't gonna say nothing, but her looks.
They'll get you. You'll cut you. I get it.
You better sit down. I'm not the one.
You gotta knuck up your buck if you have to. That's the truth. Okay. Don't play. Y'all need to learn that one. Do a couple on that one. Smash that one up. Knuck if you buck on her. Don't play with us. Pray with us. Don't play with us.
We did that though.
Did y'all for real? The knuck if you girl, please let me find the video because that's one of my favorites. I don't know none of the words except for knuck if you buck, okay? But I love that. I love that song to life. What's going on, fam? Tuning in. Kawana G Heard is watching from Hinesville as well. I got a lot of Hinesville popping in. What's going on?
My people.
Yeah. What's up? And my Uncle Bobby. What's going on, Bobby? And listen, connections are everywhere. My Uncle Bobby, who is my younger uncle, funny enough, he also is. He tours with some big heavy hitters. So I'm gonna connect y'all. Let me tell y'all, he's big security for some heavy hitters. And so y'all just need to be connected. Everybody just needs to connect and let's network and make moves. It's money move time. I'm excited about it for you all. But let me just stop and let me pause and say this before we move off of this topic because Cyrent, you said something that was real big. And I want y'all to hold on to this for real. Don't y'all stand around worrying about what people think about you. That's the worst kind of fear to be in. That is some bondage. And when you talk about church hurt, I've been there. I've been there so much in my life. But the biggest part was when I had my adult experience, right? 7 years serving in ministry, a mega church you're familiar with. I won't bring it up right here. Everybody's familiar with this ministry, trust me. I've seen a lot of things. And I'm not judging people. People are going to do things. I did things, right? I did things. So what they think with me, I never hid my stuff though, right? So it was like I never hid my stuff. But the hurt came from the people who was hiding and doing things and mistreating and backbiting and stealing and lying and carrying on that would judge me. Because when I started going out, let me tell you, when I took myself from working in the church, I left the church and I went full force back on the stage and to be the MC. Now I started doing this in 99 when I moved here, but I went back full force. I'm talking about all the way me, how I am, how I talk, leave the stage, smoke a blunt, come back. That was me. I'm just being real. I'm not hiding that. That was me. But it didn't take away my gift. It might have. I'll be honest now. Like I told you about my dark place. I did go dark, because I was irresponsible. I had a whole depression attached to my life at that time. So there was some other stuff. But what I recognized though, because of that dark place, now I'm the kind of person I ain't gonna be depressed too long for God come knocking real loud, like, okay, ma'am, get up.
Exactly.
So when I heard his voice, when I knew I had to get it together, I knew I had to step away for a minute. But when he told me it's time again, Anna, now you know how to do it. Now you understand the reason. Now you understand the purpose. Don't you be afraid. You're going back out there. You got to get yourself ready. Okay. You're going back out there to rent every other week. Y'all going to be booked and busy. We're going out there. We're not going to be afraid because the snakes is going to be there, whatever.
Listen,
whatever. They're gonna be there. You know,
we stay prayed up over here.
You got to, but
they already know.
It's creative people, and there's a lot of people I'm connected to that are creative in that way. You just gotta stay prayed up because they coming for you. Listen, and I ain't talking about the people that people think are the bad people, the people like that's hanging out in the clubs, drinking, smoking, and having a good time. They just having a good time. I'm talking about the people that's at the church with that Bible in their hand that they don't read. Okay, they're too busy looking at what you're doing. Ooh, I don't mean to go here. I ain't mean to go here. We going here though.
You all right?
Okay,
all right.
Because we need to check church. Church, y'all stop judging us. We got what we got, and we doing what we doing.
Now that's why they lose the people.
But that's the thing, and we probably have to have another topic. I'm gonna have a panel discussion. I got a few people with some real strong opinions and experiences about this particular topic in itself. It could go a whole hour by itself. But y'all, listen, don't be afraid. Don't let nobody keep you in fear. It's time. This is a portal. It's an opening of some sort. I don't know what it is, God. It's urgent though. So don't be afraid. Move in every gift and talent with urgency. Don't be looking back at what people got to say and think. We're going to do this. Okay. And that leads me to my next topic, sing and dance like no one's watching. Now, band, I hear Blue talking. Y'all shy over there. I need to hear from y'all because this is a group discussion. And I want to know, what does this statement mean for you? Sing and dance like no one's watching. Now, think metaphorically, perhaps not literally, but in life in general. How can you relate to this statement? Who wants to go first?
I'll say with that statement. This is Nigel, by the way.
Hey, Nigel.
Hey, I take that statement to be whenever you're doing whatever it is that you do it like it's your last.
Mm-hmm.
Do it like, I think it's kind of literal in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody's there. Like, forget, in a way, like kind of forget the people. Kind of goes back to what you were saying a while ago. Like, you can't be worried about what people thinking about, and all of that stuff. You just got to do you.
That's
right.
You
know what I'm saying? And so that's my takeaway.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Do you, boo? Right. Listen, and speaking of dancing, because I will tell y'all a little silly about me. I can't dance. I got rhythm. There's a difference. Okay. I got rhythm. I can keep on the beat. You ain't gonna hire me to be your burlesque dancer or nothing like that. Okay. That's all I'm saying. And now my husband, he, what I'm saying, get down. But the dancing part, I'm really literally that way. If you invite me to, matter of fact, when I come, because I'm coming. And y'all gonna see that light-skinned girl that almost look white and Mexican. You ain't gonna know which one I am. That's gonna be me. That's me on the floor. But I'm gonna be getting it, and I ain't gonna care. Okay, who watching? That's kind of me, really. I literally am a clown. But seriously, in my life though, yeah, I've always kind of what's the other phrase y'all know it? Beat the own drum. What's that? Somebody help me out. Oh,
march to the beat of your own drum.
That one couldn't figure that one, but y'all, I'm that way. I never follow rules too quick either. But who else has something that they would share about that particular statement? Sing and dance like no one's watching. What does that mean for you? And any experiences in your life where you have absolutely lived that out? Anybody?
I didn't get on. I didn't share my experience with it. This is Nigel.
Hey, Nigel.
Lately, I'll say, for the last couple of years, and since I've been doing this with Cyrent and the gents, that's been my moments to kind of play that out because, it's more of a free range type of situation as opposed to, being a musician in a church where you just, it's kind of obligated to just like a certain system for that church.
Mm-hmm.
But, this right here is more one of those situations where you could just let your creative just go, just fly free. And so this is my opportunity to kind of live that out.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Yeah.
I like that example. That's a good example. Since we are kind of tying it back into church, and it is a good example because the church will control, and that's okay. We have to have an order in the church. You want certain things. I get it. Just like my show, I have a certain order how I do things, although, but I'm also one that understands that when people have a creative juice that I don't got, I can't control that. And you need to do how you do what you do. Right. But the church will stunt that growth. I know some amazing, doggone it. I'm gonna tell you, so they need to have what's the awards for the music people that they get? The Grammys, the Stellar somebody, honey. We'll make up an award. I know some amazing musicians, singers, worship leaders that want want more. But they just, again, back to that fear thing, no freedom in that. And then again, not being allowed, I guess, in a sense, to sing and dance like no one's watching, to be themselves off the stage, out of the church. It's tough. But I'm glad that you found your way and you have peace about it. And you're with listen, it sounds like a tight group. Like, so you ain't just rocking with anybody, right? You're doing something with people of like minds. Yeah. That's important. So listen, I want to read a quick comment. I have something for you, Nigel, from Latasha. She says, yes, continue and do it with freedom. And she loves to hear you sharing so sweet about your awareness. She's glad that you shared about your awareness of things. And it absolutely is, what you're sharing is good for somebody who's going to listen and who's listening. And so I want to thank y'all for sharing that. Also, we have a lot more to get into. We don't have that much time, so I don't want to leave this out because there's a few things, some stuff I need to tap into. But the entertainment life is our last topic, y'all. So all of us are entertainers, right? So what does a day in the life as a music artist and a musician look like for you? Because your girl over here crazy, okay? I do everything. I'm a mama. I work from home. I stay at home. My baby at home. I'm a stay-at-home mama. I work home full time. I'm in school now, by the way, Cyrent. The high school dropout, the one who dropped out 3 months before graduation with a GED. Yeah, that's me. I'm finally back in doggone school getting my college degree. Y'all pray for me. So as an artist, as an entertainment host, this is a lot, but I juggle it. But I want to get some advice from y'all. What are some ways that you manage your personal life? Have a personal life as well as do your craft and go to the people workplace job and all that other stuff. Who wants to give me some tips? I need some help.
This is DeAndre.
What's up, DeAndre?
Cool. Well, I could say being a musician is tough.
Mm-hmm.
You balance. I don't do this full time. I actually work 9 to 5 and do this when I can. Outside my job schedule. And my job, I work 12 to 16 hours a day. And I work consistently in a week. You know what I'm saying? Long hours, and I got to juggle family time, time with the band, and my mom and dad also got a gospel quartet group.
Wow.
I'm the head musician and also, so I got to try to juggle all that with 2 hands. So the best thing I could possibly do is, just make time, make time for each category. That's the best thing we can do as musicians. Is only thing we can do is say yay and nay want to get at us.
Well, let's talk about that, DeAndre. Let me ask you this. So for me, when you say that, that's big. Saying yes and no that's a big investment. See, that's a money. That yes is like money, and no is too, right? But you gotta make that. You said you're juggling with both hands. How about one hand behind your back? Because that's how it feels, right? So is it intentional planning, or do you wing it? Are you one of those who could just kind of wing it, kind of go with the flow, or do you got your calendars and reminders set, or special dates for whomever you're dealing with? How do you work yours out?
Nah, I need to get up.
Okay.
I need to start doing stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm just
That's all right. This is the accountability question. I'm asking for a reason, but go ahead.
I'm just a person when I get hit up for a gig or a service or whatever, I just try to remember the date, or I would. It's somewhere known. As long as it's in a text or messenger,
you will find it.
I keep up with it.
I feel you. Listen, and let me tell y'all, and this is advice. I don't technically what Latasha she was on with me last night, said she don't give advice. People ain't gonna be able to tell her she said nothing. But I'm gonna give y'all this advice. Because I started implementing. Now my husband, he's an educator, so I don't have no room for error around here half the time. Like, he's organized, he's on talk. We keep each other on point. But I learned something from him. Now, he graduated college this year, right? I watched this man work 2 jobs, take care of all of us, listen to me carrying on and everything. But the only way he did it, and I used to think it was funny at first. I've known him for 15, 16 years. He write everything down, sticky notes, everything. But when I got myself submerged back into doing my podcast and content creating and going back to school and working full time and being a stay-at-home, I had to adopt those practices. And y'all, when I tell y'all, it has changed it changed a lot for me. It's helpful. It's not stressful. I don't feel like that yes or no option. I don't feel any anxiety if I have to say no because I don't want to do it. I'm not, or I don't have time because it's not on my calendar. Now I feel clear-headed. I just wanted to give y'all that advice. I want to charge y'all, especially DeAndre here, man. I want you to use your cell phone. What kind of phone you got? iPhone?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull that calendar out. Okay, Cyrent, keep on him. Pull that calendar out.
I just started notifying dates on my calendar.
There you go. Well, you doing good. Cyrent, make sure he stay on that. Okay, tell Siri to remind you. That's all I do. I tell Siri, remind me to brush my teeth. Okay, whatever you got to tell Siri, she will remind you. Because if not, I'll forget. I have a friend on here. She might be on here now. She calls me a renegade. I'm a professional one if I don't manage. Because I'll say yes. The day will come. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. Excuse me. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. And then another area us musicians to fall short is communication, because we can be so tied up or tired. Somebody may call us, text us, and we miss it, and it's not.
Right. It's not intentional. You just got too much. Yeah, I'm laughing too. I'm listening, but I just said the SHIT word. My husband like, you on there cussing with them Jesus cross earrings on. Y'all forgive me. I'm sorry for the sake. Y'all know I'm working on it. I told somebody I'm working on this potty mouth because it's bad. Because no judgment over here. No, it's bad. My kids be listening. They be saying stuff, so I got to work that out. But no, okay. But you had a good point. We're going to keep each other accountable. This is my accountability question. And when I ask questions, it's not because it's a right or wrong answer. But sometimes I just want to give you something to hold on to. From me, speak to Siri, honey. Talk to Siri every day like you do God. Talk to God. Don't want you to talk to Siri. Be like, Siri, okay, what's on my calendar? Any reminders? You can remind yourself to remind yourself. If you got to do that, whatever you got to do, DeAndre, okay? We ain't going to forget no more gigs. I'm talking to me because I had to cancel something today that I forgot. I had something else going on. I told him I was going to be there Saturday. I called it well in advance, but wasn't on my calendar. So I was like, shoot. But yeah, I just had to share that, y'all. That's how I manage. I have to write it down. I have to keep it on track. And I have to be okay with saying no. That's the biggest part. Saying no is a part of your calendar because you can't do everything. You got to, how old are you?
27.
Okay, well, you young. You might can do a lot more than me. But I can't. When I get off of this phone, I'm going to do good to edit this podcast and get it loaded. Because after that, it's lights out. But the truth is I have to manage the time because my time I find that more valuable than money, personally.
Yes.
Right.
That's true.
So it's two things you can run out of time and money. You can run out of them both. So it's very valuable, right? You don't give it out to everybody. But I said all that. Let me wrap that up. I want to ask Cyrent, anything you want to close us out with? Anything on that particular topic that you want to share?
No, I'm good.
You good? Listen, we ain't really good now because we got to close out with something for the people. They need to hear from you one more time. But before we do that, can you tell me any upcoming events and dates that you need to announce that we can make sure we keep that on our books and tell Siri to remind us what we got to go, what we got to do.
Okay, so one way that you can book us or give us, you want us to come and do something for you. Like I said, we do birthdays, events, parties, galas, whatever. It will be book Cyrent and the Gents at gmail.com.
Book Cyrent and the Gents at gmail.com. That's spelled BOOKCYRENT. And is and spelled out?
No. You need the symbol.
Just the symbol. So the ampersand. Is that how you say that? Correct? Mm-hmm. And the Gents, right? Yes. Okay. And I'll make sure I put that on my page and help market that as well. And so y'all heard that and y'all travel, correct? How far out do you travel?
Where is we going, y'all? We go anywhere. Listen, anywhere.
Y'all down. Okay, with the money right. Listen, let me tell y'all who's listening. That's right. So let me tell y'all all them on the book kind of people. You make sure that the band costs is 3 of them, 4 of them plus 5. So every band member get a check. Y'all do understand that. Let me talk to people who don't know that. Okay, everybody get a little piece. So don't just say paying her $500 that she got to split it. No, because when they traveling, gas prices high. Okay. Yeah. All right. So anyhow.
They love to eat.
Oh, yeah. See, and 27. See, well, that all men. Yes, honey. You better be cooking the Creole pots. Now that's another thing. Sidebar. I did not know my girl. I looked. When I looked at you, I said, "Now I've been knowing her for these years, but it makes sense. You as pretty as you want to be. That's that root of Creole. Y'all some pretty people. Golly.
Thank you.
Yes, I get it now. I'm like, okay, I see you. That makes sense. So we know how to book you in, and you mentioned briefly there was a potential show coming up in January. You want to talk about that one?
Okay, yeah, sorry. Yes, we have. It depends on the process of remodeling of Goddess. That would be January the 6th.
Okay.
We will be at JJ's New Year's Eve. And we also will be at Goddess every first and third Friday.
Okay, y'all booked and busy.
Of the month. Yeah.
Okay, put that on your Siri. Who we need? DeAndre.
You gotta say, hey,
DeAndre.
Put that on your calendar.
Put it on your calendar.
Say, hey, Siri. You gotta say, hey.
What do you gotta say? My husband in here.
You gotta say, hey, Siri.
You gotta say, hey, Siri. Make sure you say, hey. Now you can turn her into a girl so she talk nice to you, but you make sure you tell her. Don't you forget. Listen, I'm very excited about having.
Call her the panty dropper.
No, is he the panty dropper? Boy, oh Lord.
No, I'm not playing.
That's
girlfriend, wife, Beyonce. She don't play.
I was about to say, about to keep it. Well, that's even okay. Well, he really need a calendar. Yeah, you really need a calendar too, because we ain't playing about that time. We need our time, okay? All right, listen. So, what y'all want to do? Y'all want to give me something to close us out before we end this? I'm having so much fun. I don't want it to end.
Yes, we will, sis. But I got to prop up this phone. I wrote my stand up. So I'm a
Nah, go ahead. We family. We hanging out. It's a conversation, y'all. And I want to just while y'all.
I really had a good time.
Me too. I appreciate you. I'm gonna tell you, it's a blessing. I hope that when I ask you to come back, y'all will be okay and come on back. And we're gonna do this live together next time. I'll work out all the particulars to make sure we're on here and the sound is good. But I can't wait to get down that way. Me and my husband may just have to make a weekend trip just to come. Just a day trip to come and see y'all perform. I would love to see that, but definitely would have a good time if I can get you guys up here. So we're gonna be working on that for sure. Y'all stay tuned because Anna B, the MC, is working on some stuff. Okay, some live showcases. I just want to let y'all know. Stay tuned. Get your ticket money ready because it's going down 2023. We're here to work, make that money, and I'm here to put people on the stage. That's what I like to do as your MC, your entertainment host, and as well make sure that we're all doing what we got to do to be better, do better, live better, and love ourselves better. That's what the purpose is of this episode of Conversations with Others. And every episode you can tune in every week. I'll have somebody new, and each day you can tune in for a note to self-reflection. For me to you to give you something to hold on to, right? Because we're here to do what we got to do. We're going to have fun along the way, as you can see. And so I'm excited. Like I said, again, shout out to Cyrent and the Gents. An amazing, phenomenal band. You guys definitely don't want to leave yet. If you're tuning in live, stick around and let's get into it. And Cyrent, I'm going to let you close it out. Let me know what y'all got. Let's get into it. Okay. I can hear you. I can hear you good. Y'all go ahead, Mike. Check it out right quick for me. Make sure that I can hear you good, speaking voice wise. I can hear you pretty good. Now I can hear them. They coming on in. Come on in, Ben. What's up, Nigel Luckett? I see you looking. What's going on, bruh? I wonder, can I bring him on for this closeout? Let's try this. He's shy. He's shy to talk. Yes. Amazing. you close to me. Amazing. I love y'all back. I love y'all back. Come on, Cyrent. Amazing. Amazing. How you close to me? Come on, show her what you do. What you do? Hey. Love. Get it. The love bring me back. Y'all making this groove over here. I'm about to step around this house. Keep it up. Keep it up if you want to. The way you dance it. Amazing. All right. Oh my gosh, I thank y'all so much. Amazing. Amazing. Having close to me. Come on. My God, I've had a good time tonight. I'm so thankful for Cyrent and the gents. They've joined me for another Conversations right here with others. Conversations with Others podcast is called the Anna B Show Podcast. If you're interested in following me, you can do so on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Anchor Podcasts, or right here on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Be sure to check out Cyrent and the gents. By booking them, you can book them for more information. Book Cyrent and the gents by emailing bookcyrentandthegents@gmail.com. To learn more, hit us up in our inbox. I'm so excited. Yes. Oh, you are so too. All right, I like this one. Gonna get in your way. Gonna get in your way. All the way. Act like. Act like. Hey. Sing, Cyrent. Yes. Amazing. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all be easy. I sure will. The best of me. I have enjoyed this too much. I've enjoyed this. Cyrent, promise me y'all will come back again real soon. And we're going to go ahead and close this out right here on this groove. Y'all, I just want to thank you once again for tuning in to the Anna B Show podcast. Rocking with your girl, Anna B, the MC. Cyrent the Gents, amazing band out of Savannah, Hinesville, Poola, Jessup, all of that. Rocking like never before. I'm so excited. Many blessings to you guys. And I want to thank you again. And we're going to go ahead and roll out. Y'all tune in again in your next podcast. You'll be really, really, really in for a big surprise and a good treat.
We thank you, Anna.
Yeah, baby. We thank you back. And this has been a phenomenal episode. And I can't wait to link up with you again. Y'all stay tuned. I love you. I do it true. It's your girl, Anna B, the MC. Peace. Y'all be easy. All right, now that's that. So I'll edit that. Mine too. Very good. Her band is dope. Wait a minute, let me turn off the podcast. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. That was definitely something new to try and to see how it could work out. I'm glad I did. I hope that this video will do it justice. But definitely, it was a good experience. And I look forward to doing more live videos right here on YouTube to share the experience as we grow this podcast. It's in the process, but it's definitely something I've wanted to do, is to be an MC, a host, even live, and do this with a lot of music talent. So I'm looking for more talent. If you have anybody that you're interested in having be showcased right here, let them know what I got going on and bring them on over. Okay. Like I said, thank you for tuning in. I'll be back. It's your girl, Anna B, the MC. I love you. I do. It's true. Peace.